What up, y'all? It's your girl Jessica Lynne, and I'm back with episode 2 of my Lick with Lynne episodes. Last episode we talked about toxic masculinity. In this episode, we're gonna be going over fake versus real support, because Lord knows I have dealt with fake and real support, most definitely. So I can't wait for you guys to enjoy this video, and if you haven't yet, go back to the first video and look at our toxic masculinity video that I did with my cousin Taylor. First things first, my drink choice of the night. I went with wine again. My aunt had this wine and her and my cousin said it was really good. It's Italian style peach sparkling cocktail. Bellini, a sparkling cocktail made with wine and peach juice. It's really good actually. This is my first time having it. I had a little bit before I started the video just so I wasn't like trying to check it on camera and then let you guys know. So it has 8% alcohol in it. And I think she said it was pretty cheap. I think she said it was like between $6 and $10. I'm pretty sure she said $5.99, but I don't want to give you guys the wrong one. So here is the bottle. Can you guys? No? Okay, there we go. This is what the bottle looks like. So yes, this is my choice of the night. So like I said in the beginning, I just want to talk about fake versus real support, and like fake versus real support, it's just such a hectic topic because first of all, you can get real support from people that you don't know. Let's start there. People you don't know, like sometimes they can just have the greatest energy and they just want to see you do great, and you know, that's real support. And then you can have family members, friends who offer fake support, and it's like, you know, they just kind of stand behind the scenes, kind of, I guess you could say, when it comes to something you've accomplished, or stay behind the scenes when it comes to you not doing so well. They're just not there for you in general. And I think that's like very important to talk about because you can see the signs, point blank period. You can see the signs. Like if you notice that when you're having a sale or something, and you got all these people reposting your sale. Oh, go shop with Lux by Lynne. Oh, go do this. Oh, go do that. But then it's like the people who are closest to you, they don't repost it. They're not saying shop with Lux by Lynne, or you know, they come around and they're not asking how your business is doing, or you know, they might say something slick and like try to play off as a joke. It's not a joke. If you feel like somebody just said something slick about your business, your achievements, whatever, they said something slick. I don't care. I do not care if they try to, oh, like, you know, it was a joke, da da da, because those people are the people who really like low-key deep down are jealous of you, are envious of you. Like they don't have real support at all. And like I definitely dealt with that, where I feel like, you know, a friend, you know, somebody I used to be friends with, but a friend does not support me. You know, I feel like I support you all the time, but when it comes to me, you know, you supporting me, I don't feel the same energy. I don't feel the same love, whatever. And like, that's just very hard because sometimes you have these people that you have great relationships with, but when it comes like to stuff like that, it's just like nothing. And it's like those type of people, regardless of what type of relationship you have, like cut them off. It's like, and I know it's easier said than done, but it's like, you know how like they have those little horoscope things about Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo. I don't even know all the signs. I just know my sign, which is Aquarius. I don't know what they say about Aquarius, whatever. But it's like, you know how sometimes they'll put up that sign and they'll be like, the people around you aren't really meant for you. And, you know, once you cut them off, like a weight will be lifted up your shoulder. Now, I don't believe in the whole horoscope thing. I really think it's stupid. Like, I feel like people put too much time into it. Let me just say that. Like, I feel like they put all their energy, all their beliefs, whatever, into this. But sometimes, like, you know, something like that is very true. Like, it's hard to cut somebody off who you think is, like, so down for you. But then once you do, it's like, oh, like a weight has seriously been lifted off your shoulders. Like, you know, you see your life move on and progress and go higher and higher and higher and higher, whereas before you felt like you were stuck, you know what I mean? And it really could, you know, be the person around you who you thought was showing fake love, and they were showing fake love. So I don't know, like, I think support is just important. Like, you see people all the time posting on Instagram, like, supporting your friends costs $0, and it really does. You don't have to spend any money on their business at all. You know, if you have it, then, and you like their stuff, then go ahead and spend money on their business. But it's like, it literally costs $0. Like, and the reason why I keep pausing is because it really baffles me, because, like, you know, I'm a very, very supportive person. Anybody you talk to who's in my circle, who's been around me, they know I'm a supportive person. They could not even have a business, you know, page or anything like that, but they do something for me that they kind of do on the side, and I'm reposting it. Period. Because I know, you know, some of my followers, they might want the same thing for my friend. You know what I mean? And, like, a repost, $0. A like, $0. Oh, good job, you know, great accomplishment, $0. Like, supporting your friends really costs $0. So, like, it upsets me when, like, well, it would upset anyone when you feel like you're not getting support, because support is, like, it's not little, but when it comes to dollars, it's little. It's right here. But support from a friend can weigh so heavy. You know, it's not little by far, because it can weigh so heavy on you. But it's like, you know, at the end of the day, if you cut off the people who you feel like, you know, oh, they fake support me and blah, 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 like they're just kind of around, when you cut them off, you're definitely 100% gonna see who really supports you. Like, you know, their friendship, their support will come to light once you cut off all the other mess, like 100%. You know, I've had people that I've cut off because I'm like, you know what, like, I feel like you're not a good friend. And I feel like, you know, you say slick stuff, you know, like I was saying before, and it took me a very long time to cut, you know, people off and realize that. But it's like I said, it's such a good feeling when you know the people around you are 100% genuine. 100%. Like, there's people who I've met, like, through social media, who I've never met in person, who will be the first one to to repost my stuff. And that's a good feeling. Like, wow, you have no ties to me. None whatsoever. You just know me from Instagram. You know, in real life, I could be the meanest person ever. I could be deceitful. I could be this. I could be that. And you still support me. You don't even know me, and you still support me. And then the people who you grew up with, who are supposed to support you, nothing. They don't support you. And I know another topic I wanted to go over was, like, breaking friendships off and, like, healing and stuff like that. But once you break off those fake supporters and you focus on what you have to do and the real supporters, you know, you'll be so much better. Like, that healing process will be so much easier, because now you understand who they really are, who they are as a person, you know, who they are as your specific friend. All of that will come to light. And like, I'm not gonna say you shouldn't be like not focused on support, but at the end of the day, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like, you can't sit here and cry every night and let support get in the way of your business. Like, and not support in general, but support from like your close friends. You cannot let that ruin your business. You cannot let that affect your business. You cannot let that, you know, cloud your mind of what you really need to do, because at the end of the day, your business is making you money. Fake supporters are not making you money, period. It's as simple as that. Like, and people who genuinely want to support you are going to support you without you saying, hey, can you repost this? Hey, can you like this? Hey, can you do this? Hey, can you tell your friends about that? None of that. If they genuinely want to support you, you will not have to go up to them and be like, why don't you support me? Well, you know, I feel like you don't support me and I feel like you're this and feel like... No, none of that. Because I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, there's like a little voice in the back of your head that's saying they're not a real friend. Their support is not genuine. Their support is fake. Like, there is a little voice, I swear, like, I swear, there's a little voice in the back of your head that's telling you, move on. Move on. Cut them off. You know, whatever. And like, I also believe that once you do that, if you yourself are a genuine person, you yourself generally support people, that person that you cut off, who you felt like is a fake supporter, is going to reach back out to you, because you have made an impact on their life. You have supported them 100%. You have really been there 100%. Like, so when you cut them off and you explain to them, like, you know, I feel like you're not a real supporter. I feel like, you know, you throw shade and, you know, you're jealous, envious. Like, you know, you don't have to say jealous and all that other stuff, because that's just going to make things worse. But once you cut them off, they're going to come back, because you are a genuine person. They weren't a genuine person. And I think after a while, people understand that, you know, for themselves. Like, if you cut somebody off and you explain to them, like, oh, well, I just don't think that you're a genuine person. Like, I don't think the support is there, blah, blah, blah. When they sit and think about it after you've completely cut them off, because cutting somebody off is a big deal, especially like for our generation. Once you cut them off and they're like, well, why'd they cut me off? Like, why are they acting like that? Blah, blah, blah. They're going to sit for a very long time and think about what you said. They're going to be like, well, I could have done this different, or I could have, you know, reposted more, or I could, you know, I could have done this, I could have done that. They will come back. And, you know, it's your choice whether to accept them and be like, look, if, you know, we're going to be cool, we're going to be this, then you have to genuinely support me. That is 100% up to you. Me personally, bye. Shabbai. Because once I take it to the level of cutting you off, we no longer need to be friends. I don't care if it's 10, you know, it's no beef at all. It is what it is. You know, they might not feel like it is what it is, but at the end of the day, for you, it is what it is. We don't have any beef. We've grown apart. You can't do the things for me that I need a friend to do. Like I said, it's, you move on. It could be 10 years from now. They could say, oh, what's up, you know, blah, blah. And I will keep it hi and bye. Hi. Yeah, nice seeing you. I'll see you later. Well, not even I'll see you later, because personally, I probably don't want to see you later. But, that was me. But, like, I don't know. Like, I've really dealt with fake support, and I just rather not. Like, it's no beef. I said beef. I've been watching too much Love Island, the United Kingdom version. But anyways, it's no beef. I'm not gonna fight you. I don't, it's just a matter of I'm not putting any more energy into you. I'm not gonna sit here and be sad every night. Oh my gosh, so and so doesn't support me and blah blah. It's just nothing. Like, it's like when you been through a really, really bad relationship, which is the same thing, relationship, friendship, whatever, and then all their true colors come out. So it's kind of like I'm not even sad to see you go, or I'm not sad to cut you off. It's more so like okay, it happens, it is what it is. We've outgrown each other, like I said before, and you can just move on from the situation. Like, you don't have to keep dwelling on something or keep driving yourself crazy because you're like stressed out because the people who you thought should have supported you aren't supporting you. This wine is actually really good. I'm not a peach person, but it's really good. But like, I don't know. I just don't think that like everybody's genuine. And I also think that people know exactly what they're doing. Like, if I come up to you and I'm like, I feel like you don't support me, I feel like this, I feel like that, they know. I wholeheartedly believe that they know exactly what they're doing. I wholeheartedly believe that when you approach them, it's no surprise to them. I wholeheartedly believe that, because if I'm supporting you 100%, everything you post, everything you do, I'm rooting for you, I'm reposting it, I'm, tagging people under your posts, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and you, on the other hand, are not doing all that, it's uneven. You know that my side is heavier because I'm doing more things, and you know that your side, it's like, I feel like people want you around because it's beneficial to them, which is why I said that when you cut them off, they're gonna come back, best believe, because you were beneficial to them. They weren't beneficial to you, so they really might not even see, like, sometimes they might not see, well, why is she acting like that? Why is she cutting me off? Because you're doing everything for them and they aren't doing anything for you. Like, I just, and I also just wish people would be upfront about it. Like, you know what? Sometimes people will fake support you because they have their own issues, they have their own demons going on, and it's like, they may have a business too. I do this and you also do this, but your business is taking off more than my business. So sometimes that's also what can come from fake support, because they're wondering in their head, well, why is my business not taking off? Or why is my life not going the way that her life is, or his life is? Whatever the case may be. So they may be dealing with their own demons, their own trials, their own tribulations, whatever. So be honest about that. I have, my best friend, Rakai, she's very, very, very successful. She got, 90-something thousand followers on Instagram. Like, when I tell you that's somebody who got it out the mud, like, got it out the mud, because, like, she started with here and now she's up to here. She's not at her full potential, but she's, she's progressed so much. And guess what? I have like almost 4,000 followers on Instagram. She got like 90-something thousand. Every time she posts something, I repost it. I do not care. Like, you are gonna know that I support you. You are gonna know that I'm here for you. You're gonna 100%. Like, you are going to know. And like, yes, I could be sad and be like, well, why hasn't my business taken off and blah, blah. But when you do that, you're just holding yourself back because you're worried about what somebody else is doing instead of worrying about what you need to do. Like, you can be honest, like, oh, I'm sad because like everybody around me, their business is taking off, mine isn't as successful as I want it to be. You can be completely honest. You can validate, you know, your feelings are, you know, what is the word I'm looking for? Your feelings are valid. You can feel that way because it's hard sometimes to watch everybody around you be successful and you're not as successful as them. But at the end of the day, you shouldn't let that stop you from, like I said, doing what you need to do. And you shouldn't also let that stop you from supporting your friends. If that is your real friend, then they're going to support you. And if you are a real friend to them, you're going to support them. Regardless of the circumstances, regardless of the situation, regardless of anything at all, you're going to do it. And, you know, I know sometimes I felt before that, well, you guys know I've said like friends have fake supported me or whatever, but like sometimes even family, like I feel like it's like they don't take what I do seriously, you know? And my take on that is whatever. Because at the end of the day, like I said, the people who genuinely support you are going to support you. And also, not even just like they're just reposting, liking, whatever. They're also going to be very honest with you. So if you say I decided to start singing, or well, not even singing because I can't sing, but say I decided to start rapping, Rakaya, Taylor, my mom, my dad, my brother, Rachel, you know, Terrion, Justin, like all of my closest friends, they will be like, yeah, that sucks. And that's not, you know, that's not them being fake. If it genuinely sucks, then it genuinely sucks. You know, and that's support because they're not going to have you out here looking crazy. Not on my watch. Not on their watch. If that's really your friend, they're not gonna have you out here rapping, sounding crazy. They're not gonna have you out here selling some BS. You know, they're 100% gonna be there for you. And that's why I'm very thankful for my close friends that I have right now, because they are 100% honest with me. If I put on an outfit, best believe Taylor, Rakaya, Rachel, whoever, they're gonna be like, girl, that looks a hot mess. Like they're gonna be like, yeah, no, not those shoes with that outfit, or, you know, I like the shoes but I don't like the outfit. They're gonna be honest with me, just how, you know, I'm honest with them. Like Justin and Terrion, James and John, they just opened up their own store, and which, by the way, Lux by Lynne is in the store on the ocean front. Thank you very much. But no, like, just like with them, I'm honest with them. If something happens at the store and I feel like that thing was wrong, I'm going to voice my opinion. I'm a very blunt person. If you're doing something that I don't like, if you're selling something that I think, you know, you could sell better or you could market better, or, you know, you ask my opinion, I'm going to tell you 100% how I feel. Period. If, you know, I think your makeup looks bad, I'm gonna tell you like, oh, like, you know, blend it in more. Like when I'm getting ready, I'll like look at Taylor and I'll be like, does my makeup look alright? You know, does this? And she'll come up to me and she'll be like, no, or she'll fix whatever she thinks is wrong, or she'll be like, no, you need to blend this or more. That is support. It doesn't just have to be, you know, with the business, but being 100% honest with your friends is supporting them. At the end of the day, like, fake support is going out knowing they look a mess and not telling them. That is fake support. Or like that video, y'all probably seen the video. It's a video of this girl. Well, it was like, I think like 4 or 5 girls. They all had hijabs on, and they were singing some song, not singing themselves, but they were just, you know, in the mirror, cute, like waiting. And the one girl, she like puts her hand over her and she's like acting like she's, you know, singing with the girl and all the other stuff. And what does she do? On the camera, on the video, she takes her hand. I'm gonna use this hand because this arm is sore from getting the vaccine. Lord, all shots make your arm sore, by the way. It's not just the COVID vaccine. But she has her one arm over her And with the other hand, she grabs this girl's eyelash and rips it off on camera. Now, the way the girl was looking, she was pissed. Like, no hiding it. She was mad. And that's how I would have been, because that's fake to me. We're on camera. And mind you, I'm going to say this, in my opinion, in my personal opinion, she was the cutest girl in the video. You know, she had her makeup done. She had her eyelashes flowing. She looked good. So for the girl to rip her eyelash off, that's fake. Like, and that's what I, you know, going back to what I was saying, like, you know, excuse me, you know when people are jealous of you, you know when they're envious of you, you know that right there, for that girl, I really hope she's not friends with her, or maybe they're sisters, I don't know, regardless, jealousy, envious, whatever, but like right then and there, you know who they are as a person. You know that they're probably a little jealous of you. You know that you're probably envious of you because I'm front and center. All y'all are around me. I got my eyelashes on. I got my makeup done. You know, I'm sitting here, right, and pointing at the finger. You know, whatever. I look good. And you do that. Look. I had to take 2 sips on that one because girls like that, not good people. Like, that's fake. Or like, you know, if you're trying to talk to a guy and your homegirl comes up and she start being real flirtatious with him, knowing that you like him, or she tries to put you down around the guy she likes to make herself feel bad, all that is fake. All that is fake support. Your real friends, they're not going to make you look like a clown in front of anybody. Whether it's your parents, whether it's your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your, you know, whoever, it doesn't matter. Your real friends at the end of the day would never do that to you. They're, you know, they're gonna be that homegirl, that homeboy who goes up to the person you like and be like, look, my friend is the baddest, my friend is smart, my friend has a good head on her shoulder, she gets money. That's what type of friend is gonna support you. Not somebody who rips your eyelash off in the middle of a event. Like, girl, I wouldn't. And the way she got up, like, when she did it, she grabbed her hand, like, and like, she like rolled her eyes and walked off. Like, how do you think? Like, I don't know. And I also hate when girls are mean to other girls, especially if y'all supposed to be friends. And I've dealt with my fair share of that. I remember, like, years ago, I don't remember exactly what was said years and years ago. I think I was still in high school, if not like maybe fresh out of high school. And I was at this girl's house, you know, her and another girl, I'm trying not to say names, but her and another girl, they were trying to basically like not gang up on me, but like insult me in front of the guys that they were interested in. So like, you know, as a female, for me, like, it made me feel crappy. Like, you know, it made me feel like they weren't real friends. And, you know, I continued the friendship for a very long time, and I do not know why, because, well, you know, I do know why. That Jess and this Jess are 2 different people completely. Now, like, I don't have time for all the extra stuff, all the BS, no. I don't have time for any of that. Like, if I don't like you, if you're doing something to me that I don't like, I'm gonna let you know what it is, and I'm gonna cut you off. Like, same with guys. I don't have time. If I don't have time for something, if you're not making me no money, if you're not helping my business, if you're not, you know, helping my career, bye. Bye, bye, bye. I don't have time for it. Like, you know, and I don't know, the fake versus real support, it can go with so many things. Like I said, it's not just about business. You know, it can go from your business, it can go to your friendship, you know, like I said, them letting you walk out looking a hot mess, not being 100% honest with you. It can, you know, if you decide to come out and be like, you know, I'm a lesbian, I'm bisexual, I'm whatever, it can be that too, because some people will act like they're okay with it, but deep down they are not okay with it. And like, if they're not okay with it and they're honest with you and they're like, you know, I'm not really okay with that, blah, blah, blah. And not just with being a part of the LGBT community, but anything, that's still support. They are honest with you. But if they are behind your back, like, no, I don't really like that, or, you know, but not being honest with you, that is fake support. Because you're trying to make it seem like you're okay with things when in reality you are not okay with it. Yeah, like, that's all I gotta say, because honey, I can't. Like, I've dealt so much with my share of fake support, and I can honestly say that my friend circle now 100% support me. You know, Terrion did a promo video for my business, like, you know, come down, shop at Lux by Lynne, or I'm telling y'all girlfriends that y'all be cheating on them. That's support, because at the end of the day, his loyalty is with me. He don't care about y'all girlfriends. He don't care, you know, about none of that. If you're not supporting me, then he's telling y'all girlfriends that y'all cheat on them. Point blank, period. Like, but you know, like, my circle is just so genuine, you know. Like I said before, Rakaya, Taylor, Victoria, Rachel, you know, and even like some of Rakaya's friends, you know, Lanaya, she's a person, you know, who she supports me too, like, and she don't support me all the time, but she don't have to support me all the time when, you know, she supports me behind the scenes. And that's not even like, that wasn't originally my friend. Like, now of course we're friends, but like, people will genuinely support you if they genuinely want to support you, regardless of y'all connection, regardless of how many years, you know, that doesn't mean anything. They could be your family, you know, blood is how y'all are family, you know, but at the end of the day, like, they may not support you. And, you know, your friends could support you more. Like, it's just, it's how like the cookie crumbles, I guess you could say. But yeah, fake versus real support. I hope you guys really did enjoy this video, because I think I brought to light some things that not everybody thinks about, or not necessarily thinks about, but they need somebody to tell them, like, you know the signs, you know the hints, you know that they're jealous of you, you know that they don't really support you. Cut them off. Like, it is 2021. 2020 was a lot. Lord have mercy. I need to take a drink, because 2020 was a lot for people, and I think that really showed people, you know, that life is short. So if you feel like somebody's not supporting you, cut them off. Life is too short for you to be stressing out about, you know, people who fake support you, when you know that you have real supporters, especially when you know you have real supporters. You know what I mean? Like, life is too short to let anybody have a negative impact on your life, you know, be mean to you. Like, life is too short. Cut them off. Keep it moving. Cut them off. Keep it moving. Like, that's really all I have to say. So yeah, fake versus real support. This is episode 2, and like I said before, I'm so excited to do these episodes. You know, I'm gonna be sitting down with you guys every Friday or Saturday, you know, sometimes during the weekend with my favorite drink, and just rap with you guys, like, keep it real with you guys, give my opinion on things. You know, it's not like I'm an expert in anything, but just giving my opinion, giving my fair share of what I've been through on different topics. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys learned something, Please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe, comment on the video, all of that.